So our three main areas of focus is strategy, communication, and education. On top of that, we also do special projects, but I'll just chat you through what each of those three main offerings are now so you can get a bit of a better understanding. Firstly, strategy. So our most popular offering are sustainability roadmaps. And what this involves is working together to figure out where you sit in the sustainability sphere. You need to make it very specific. We chat about where you're at with your company. You might be starting your sustainability journey. You might be already really a few years into it. We talk about where you want to go, what you want to do, and then we put them into realistic short, mid, and long-term goals aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN. It's really important that we do science-backed goals and we make them SMART goals, which means we want to put numbers to them, we want to put dates to them, and we want to be really transparent with what that is. The best thing about doing these sustainability roadmaps is it helps you get really clear. You cannot do everything. And it's very unfortunate, but very true. So it's important that we get really specific about what your priorities are, how we can get you there, and then make them manageable in bite-sized chunks so you can be successful. As part of that, we also start off chatting about communication. And so often people who do the sustainability roadmap also take the communication arm of our business. So with the communication arm, we do a workshop together, and that is to figure out how you're going to talk about sustainability moving forward. We already know that it engages customers, it makes customers loyal to your brand, it gets you new customers and therefore can make you more money. So it's really important to get this right. And I know I'm not the first person to say this, but some people get it really wrong. So what you need to do here is you need to keep it in line with your business. You know, if you're a fashion brand showing on your main content is beautiful photos of clothing and really gorgeous, curated, aesthetic inspirations. People don't want to start seeing just really hardcore sustainability facts and pictures of cows and farming. It doesn't integrate properly. But there's ways in which you can weave this magic that you are educating if that's what you want to do, or just celebrating where you're at on your journey. So we sit down and we figure that out. And then we can work with your marketing department to make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, one of the beautiful things that I've seen with working with clients over the last 7 years is that the more people in your company that you can get involved, the more you're going to succeed. Because what you'll find is people get really inspired by a company that's working on sustainability, and it makes them want to make changes within their own departments. I remember when I was head of sustainability at Roland Murray in London, we started off with our strategy and we started doing monthly workshops with the staff to show where we're at, what we're working on. And people in the office started coming up to me with their keep cups saying, you know, Celeste, look, I brought my keep cup today. And then that rolled into the head of marketing coming to me with some ideas of how he thought they could put more sustainability messaging into their marketing, stuff that I wouldn't have thought of myself. So you really get the whole team on board. So that's the communications arm. And then that leads us into education. The education arm can be various different things. Our most popular offering is our Sustainability 101 chat. So that can be part of your onboarding for new staff. It can be a one-off workshop for current staff. It can be an event. I also speak at events. So this talk is a really general overview of what sustainability is, why it's the most talked about topic of the day and age, and what we can do about it in our own lives. Because when you make that personal connection to sustainability, that's when you see the magic. So the Sustainability 101 talk. The other thing that I offer is workshops. So I have specific workshops I can come into your company and give on various different areas. Or you can get a bespoke workshop to whatever you need at the time. For example, you might be really interested in how you can change your fabrications to more sustainable fabrics. So what are those fabrics? What should you avoid, and how you transition? That can be one workshop that we do together. So they're the three main offerings. Outside of that, I do one-off projects of curation. For example, I've curated an online store and built a measurement system that you can put brands and products through to be able to measure out of 10 how sustainable they are. So you can leverage my expert advice any which way that you please. And I love working for creatives and I love working in this industry, and I'd love to hear how I can help you. So don't hesitate to reach out if you've got more questions, and let's jump on a call.